What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from the official WeGameHere.com, and welcome to the 8th episode of One-on-One with Fame Entertainment. Now, as you guys know, this is a platform for YouTubers and gamers alike to come on and let their voice be heard. Now, today I got my boy. On the show today, man. Y'all hear that laugh? Y'all know it's the one he's kicking in these streets. Without no further introduction, go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Showstopper, man. Let's get this. And I want to sit here before we start. I want to sit here and thank Fame for having me come on here. I really appreciate it, brother. And I would like to thank the whole WeGameHere movement for the love and support that they have shown me. Let's get it.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that, man. And I appreciate you for coming on, man. This I've been rocking with your channel for a minute, man, and I say this before, I say it again, man. You got the funniest channel on YouTube. And ain't no doubt about that, man. The way you get these people riled up is hilarious, man. It's no competition when it comes to the funniest dude on YouTube. But I want to ask you a quick question, like I like to ask people. You know, what really made you start, you know, a YouTube channel? Well, what really, is there a person or is there a particular reason why you started your channel?
I really didn't want to do YouTube. I always said this. I really didn't want to do YouTube. It was Next Gen and John Doe. You know, Next Gen was pushing me, trying to push me to do it. But, you know, me, I'm a type of person, I don't like to be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So the way the format was given to me, it was more like you just grab an article, you read it, you know, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that. You know, I just, on my channel, I always like to be different. So, you know, I tried to want to put me in it. So if I was going to do anything, it had to be my personality. You know, how I am on a regular. I like to talk as if I'm chilling with my subscribers. I like to talk as if I'm just talking smack with my boys. You know what I'm saying? And we just talking about gaming. So how I deliver it is if I'm in a crowd of my friends and we all talking, and how I'm coming back at them, and it's just funny, it's hilarious. So, you know, John Doe, he was the one that kind of he was the one that looked at all my videos before I put them out when I first got started. Next Gen was the one that pushed me by having me appearance on his channel, talking to me in the back. He said, "Show, you got a lot to offer to this YouTube thing." You know what I'm saying? He gave me the encouragement and support, but John Doe was the one that kind of showed me how to put the videos together, edit it, and do all that little stuff. So shout out to both of them dudes, man, because without them, I probably wouldn't even be on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what's up. Like I said, man, I've been rocking from the beginning, man, and like you said, you always come off as somebody that you can kick it and have a beer with. You know, you never, somebody who is just gonna blow you off, or they feel up, and you feel like, dude, I can walk across the street, do the cross street, crack a couple of beers and just chill and talk shit.
Just chill and talk. That's how I like to do it, man. Just talk smack. And it's funny because, you know, a lot of people, regardless if you're a Sony dude or an Xbox dude or a Wii U dude, they all come to my channel and they get a good laugh off of it, man. And I don't get that much hate, so because they know it's not coming from a negative place. It's just me just really being humorous and being different. So I enjoy it.
Yeah, man, and it's funny. Yeah, like, people know it's humorous, but sometimes, boy, you got these people in the gallop. Stop making videos. So stop if you don't fucking stop making these videos.
Yeah. Because the thing is, people take things on YouTube. People take things so literally, and I just sit here and say it's fun. You know, even with, you know, this supposed to be console war, it's all opinions. That's what people are trying to change your opinion. But I'm not even trying to do that. I'm just sitting here trying to show you your actions, how you look to me. You see what I'm saying? Trying to change my opinion. So when I call you a Sony pony, a hoof clicker, or something like that, this is somebody that wants to, you know, change my opinion about something that I like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if what I like is what I like, if I don't like what you like, that don't make me stupid because I don't like what you like. I like what I like. You like what you like. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I don't have to be unapologetic about what I like. You know, and I don't think nobody should have to be that way. You know, you like what you like.
It's your money, you know, spend
it's your money, yeah, spend it how you want to. And you know, that's all. You know, E3, that's what did it for me, and that was another part that brought me into YouTube is when I went into GameStop. You know, and after some Microsoft E3, and I went into GameStop, and I went to go purchase my my Xbox One, and you know, the dude was like, "You sure you want to do that?" I said, "Yeah, man, I want to." He said, "You know, they got that DRM and everything, right?" I said, "Yeah, I saw the reveal, man." I said, "Everything's subject to change." Well, all right then, it's your funeral. I'm like, "What?"
Wow.
I was sitting there like, man, what is going on? So at GameStop, he said this to me. I was like, oh man, that's when it dawned on me. Clickers is born. You know what I'm saying? And they was out here. You know, so I was like, all right, I got to go investigate. So when I went to YouTube, I saw nothing but Microsoft bashing. And I'm sitting here like, what was they watching? And I only found one dude that was really talking, and everybody knew who that was. That was Next Gen. You know, just trying to give you a little history of me.
Shout out to the boy Next Gen. You know, he was
yeah.
But quick transition here. You know, you guys do a great show every Sunday, right? It's every Sunday.
Yeah,
you guys.
It's every Sunday. Yeah.
Big Gamers Small Talk podcast, man. Tell me a little bit about, you know, how y'all got that going. I know it's mainly, you know, you, Next Gen, and Crap. And sometimes you guys have Mooch on there, Tim Dog. But, you know, main three is, you know, Next Gen, and Crap, you know. Tell me a little bit how that got started, you know, y'all's relationship. Y'all got a tight-knit group on how we tight, we brothers. You know, people could talk on the outside, but at the end of the day, we know how we are. Y'all got this thing going, man. I respect it. Tell me how y'all got that BGS thing.
It started with it was I wasn't supposed to be part of it wasn't even Big Gamer Small Talk. I think at the time the name changed. It was supposed to be One Blood, One Crip, a nigga from down south, and it was somebody else. It was he had a whole another idea with just YouTubers, Next Gen and John Doe did at one point in time. But the person who was at Dark Holy never showed up to be on the show because he was supposed to be in the Crip. Next Gen was supposed to be in the Blood. So what happened, I was in the Skype call with him, and I said, well, you know, I'll come on there. You know what I'm saying? And then it was me, John Doe, and he brought Crap in. It was me, John Doe, Crap, and Next Gen. And then, you know, then Warrior came along, then all that. But the relationship between me, Crap, and Next Gen has built from that day one. We used to just talk behind the scenes, and, you know, you get to know people the more you talk to them and stuff like that, man. And, you know, we don't just talk about just games. We talk about a lot of other stuff, you know, and it's just, you know, if he's going through something, you know, he want to hop on there and talk, you know, Crap will talk to us. And if I'm going through something, I can talk to them, you know, and they going through something, they can call me and be like, hey, man, man, the craziest thing happened to me. And then, you know, we all just talk, and it's just, it's a family, you know, and that's how we look at each other. You know, we tight, we're family. And it grew just off all our love for gaming. And we all live in 3 different areas, and you know how it is. It's just like how y'all is with WeGameHere. You know, Mr. T-Tech live in Miami. You probably live somewhere, and you know, KidSmoove somewhere, and all that little stuff. So everybody is just all over the place. But you come together and y'all love for it, and then y'all start to build that relationship, and y'all become friends, man. And that's how it is.
Yeah, man. Very many groups that can, you know, say that, you know, that they actually built a family from the love of game, not the console bullshit, for actual people who love gaming. Yeah, we have fun, you know. We have fun. At the end of the day, you know, we all got a love for gaming, no matter what, you know, console you gaming on. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I said, that's a big shout out to for people who listen. You know, I will be linking the Big Game of Small Talk podcast in the description, along with Showstoppers channel. And make sure you guys go check them out. Like I said, they do it faithfully every Sunday.
Yeah, every Sunday.
Y'all gonna be entertained, man, for sure. But so we got the biggest show coming around, June 11th through the 13th. Biggest show. Everybody on pins and needles. People gripping their chairs. Xbox trolling. Hoods are being clicked.
Clicking. It's trolling going on. It's everything going on right now. But me with Sony's E3, how I'm looking at their E3, it's scary to me because their last E3 for me was kind of just boring. That was just my take on it. But they did produce some good games out of their E3. I'm scared with this E3 just for the simple fact that they showing a whole lot of stuff. So if you sitting here dropping, showing the remasters and doing all this little stuff, what are you going to show at your E3? So that kind of just got me kind of nervous. So hopefully, and I'm holding my fingers crossed, Sony produce something that we have not seen, and this might be some things that they've been working on that have not been talking about, and they being quiet like Microsoft with their first party games that they're going to release at E3, and I'm just hoping for that, but Microsoft came out and said that they're going to show their first party titles, and I'm expecting them to show what they've been working on, especially if they sit here and said they spent $1 billion on next gen games, and we have not for the first year seen where that money went to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting, and I'm excited as an Xbox gamer to see what they've been working on and what we're gonna see going forward. So not just what's coming this year, but what's going beyond this year. 16 and everything like that. So I just can't wait to see. Hopefully it's a surprise. I want to be surprised. So we'll see what happens from there.
Like, one thing I like to tell people, I did a video about this, mainly because DarionizKing was part of WeGameHere and making a comment, and it really stuck to me. I know people said it before, but the way he said it in the comment, it stuck to me. Companies don't win E3. Gamers win E3.
That's
right.
Now,
with that being said, a company can have a better showing. If from what you're saying, it seems like you feel, Microsoft will have a better showing at E3 this year.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. No. What I'm sitting here saying is the way they are moving as a company, you know what I'm saying, and how they are moving as a company right now by releasing and dropping all this little stuff that they are doing, because you see it all over the place. Oh, Street Fighter, you see this, that, and the third. Okay, what excitement am I going to have at the E3? I don't want another boring E3 like it was last year for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what I'm saying. I want to be surprised. So I'm hoping that they show, been hiding certain things, that we'll be surprised. And that's basically my standpoint with Sony. I'm not taking Microsoft will win, Sony will win. I'm just sitting here saying, I hope they're showing something other than what they are showing consistently now, because we won't be surprised. It's just going to be like, okay, they talked about that for months already. And that's basically my stand.
Oh, okay. Now, if I asked Get Mike this last week, and I want to ask you the same thing, man. If you can, take something or think of something that's not been announced, that's a stab in the dark, as far as a surprise at E3, from either Microsoft or Sony. What do you think that will be? Like a shot in the dark. I won't hold you to it.
Okay. I'm gonna say it was a game that that Microsoft had showed like 3 years ago. It was at, I think, 2011. It's probably 4 years ago, and it was at a demo that they had did, and it was called The Samaritan. That game was nice. And I just looked at just the demo that they had put together. The concept of that game was sick. If they bring that was supposed, that they had back then, and when you do the research on that game, it was considered to still be in development. So I don't know if they got rid of it or what they did with that concept, that idea, but that game right there was nice. And if Microsoft showed that, I'm done. And that's basically just me. You know, if y'all know what it is, look it up on YouTube. It's called The Samaritan. You know, and just type that in. It's a game, and look at the trailer, and I'm telling you, you will be mind blown.
Yeah, I'm about to go look that up because you know I have a slight memory of it, but you know my way we moved.
It was man. He changed from human to like he had like this rock shield, and this just came over him. And he was fighting like this big old spider, and you know, I mean, this his whole attitude and everything was smoking a cigarette. He flicked it at it. It was like no fear. You know what I'm saying? Looked like it could be the birth of a new Kratos. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that the concept was that dang on memorable that I never forgot about that game. That game is nice. You know, so if you get a chance, check it out.
Now, last question: if you could think of like there's stuff that's of course we know about, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Quantum Break, things like that. As far as those games that we know about, Scalebound, things like that, or you know, even if you go on the Sony side, Uncharted, do you think there's a game that we haven't seen much gameplay on that could that can just steal the show? Something that we know about but we haven't seen much about that could absolutely just steal the show and just blow people away?
I say Scalebound. You know, we haven't seen a lot about Scalebound right now. If it's as nice as we thought it is, and they show more about it, because I'm looking to see more about Scalebound than anything. So if they show a lot more about that, you know, and if it's that nice that we think it is, I think that's gonna steal the show.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. That CGI.
I want to see gameplay. You know, if they show gameplay and it looks like it's fluent, oh my goodness, I'm done. And the story looks even nice, I'm done. You can kiss the baby. I don't care what nobody else shows. I'm excited about that.
Fall 2016, maybe early 2016 for Scalebound, because it was showed last year, so it got to be 2016, right? You think fall, spring, maybe? I think probably fall. Around, they're probably building up for their holiday season again. Probably with that being one of them. But then again, it's a new IP, so it could be early, you know. And I think Microsoft have learned from Sunset Overdrive that not to release new IPs around Christmas holiday season, because you know it'll get drowned in it. You know what I'm saying? So at the beginning of the year, when there's nothing going on, it's best to release those new franchises. Man, well, I appreciate you having you on show, man. Like I said, man, I've been rocking with you for a minute, man, and I really appreciate you coming on. Is there anything you wanna, anything you wanna say, get out, anything before we wrap this up?
No, that's it, man. I'm just happy to be on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, thank you for having me on here. Thank the whole WeGameHere movement for, just like I said, all the love and support y'all gave me. And y'all always showed me nothing but respect, and I showed it in return. And I just, like I said, thank all y'all. And I love all of my gaming brothers, man. That's it.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that, man. So for Fame Entertainment, it was glad you have it. I know people are probably clicking them hoods mad at this podcast. Show come through. This is Fame Entertainment from the official WeGameHere.com. I'll be linking Showstopper's channel description along with the BGST podcast. Make sure you guys check him out on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow the guys, man. Great show, great guy. Well, that's all we got today, man. And we out.
From the bando, niggas been stacking them bands though. I stay in the hood like a bando, and I look like money, no camo. Yeah, camouflage behind T, hustle, souped up, Clark Kent. I am my tame, the fuck with you lanes, my side bitch your main, blame it on fame. This is no flex zone, got